Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
They say boys don't cry, but your dad has shed a lot of tears. They say I should be a strong man, but baby, I'm still filled with fear. Sometimes I don't know who I am. Sometimes I question why I'm here. I just wanna be a good dad. Will I be? I have no idea. They say girls shouldn't be tough, and mom should raise the kids at home. But baby, I know that that isn't true, cause your mama's the toughest person I know. I wanna raise you to be like her, and watch you show the world how to do it on your own. I'm still trying to figure out who I am. I don't wanna mess this up or do this wrong. I'm gonna be there for your first breath. I don't know if I'll be there for your first step. I could promise you that I'll try to work less. But the tour's routed, and I got this album, put in so many hours, and I just want the outcome to be something that I can look back and I can be proud of. Don't wanna be a dad that's living in FaceTime, but I got a world to sing to and you at the same time. I won't spoil you, you can trust that. But you're sweet 16, you get a bus pass. Had your heart broken, been there, done that. I love you and I can't give you enough of that. Get back to community that raised you up. Read Langston Hughes, I suggest a raisin in the sun. Listen to Sam Cooke, a change gon' come. You put the work in, don't worry about the praise, my love. Don't try to change the world, find something that you love and do it every day. Do that for the rest of your life, and eventually the world will change.
I'll be patient one more month. You wrap your fingers around my thumb. Times are changing, I know, but who am I if I'm the person you become? If I'm still growing up, I'm still growing up. I'm still growing up.
I recommend that you read The Alchemist. Listen to your teachers, but cheat in calculus. Tell the truth, regardless of the consequence. And every day, give your mama a compliment. Take your girl to the prom, but don't get too drunk hanging out the limo. Slow dance with your woman in your arms. Sneak her in after, but boy, you better tiptoe. Don't wake your mama. Do yoga, learn about karma. Find God, but leave the dogma. The quickest way to happiness, learning to be selfless. Ask more questions, talk about yourself less. Study David Bowie, James Baldwin, and Tupac. Watch the sunset with best friends from a rooftop. Wear a helmet, don't be stupid. Jaywalk, but look before you do it. If it snows, go outside, build a jump, get some help. Get a sled, thrash the hill with your friends till it melts. Go to festivals, camp, fall in love and dance. You're only young once, my loved one. This is your chance, take risks, cause life moves so fast. You're only young once, my loved one. This is your chance.
I'll be patient one more month. You wrap your fingers around my thumb. Times are changing, I know, but who am I if I'm the person you become? If I'm still growing up, I'm still growing up. I'll be patient one more month. You wrap your fingers around my thumb. Times are changing, I know, but who am I if I'm the person you become? If I'm still growing up, growing up, I'm still growing up. No, 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 no. I'm still growing up. I'm still growing up. Ooh, I'm still growing up. I'm still growing up. Then we can get something going. Hello to the wind. You must be prepared to lose sometime and leave one or two cards showing. Seen some hard time, drawn some bad lines. No time for you shine, and hard knows the highway. Say it again. Seen some hard time, drawn some bad
further on up the road. It may not be today. It may be tomorrow. So if you live for today, you gotta keep in mind, it may be tomorrow. Yes, further on up the road. Further on up, 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 further on up the road. This may have the hard nose. It's hard